everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Pop some news, baby. I'm some news. Today we're going to talk about Giants holiday break, and we got 8 modders to talk about, including an update for the Maverick X3 already. Let's check it out. Quick reminder, Giant software will be going on holiday break starting Monday next week, meaning that this is the last week that they'll be in the office testing mods and things like that. They haven't said exactly when they plan to come back in January, but my guess is maybe a few days after New Year's, or more likely Monday, January the 8th. We could still see mods releasing during this time, but those will all be scheduled releases. This is super normal and happens every year, so don't worry. Also, I got plenty of videos for you over the holiday season to keep you busy. There is one thing other to note. I will be taking a break from Farm Sim News next week with Giants, but the series will be back after Christmas. Jumping over to Modern News, Sir Vertex has addressed some concerns about the recently released Maverick X3, including the sound, which has an overpowering turbo whine. I don't mind it, but some people have complained. They have removed this for the next update, making it a normal engine sound again. They also removed what they say, removed the animation except for the combination of the buttons that made an example a manual handbrake. This seems a little bit confusing at first, even to me, as the mod had a way where you could turn off 4x4 mode, or you could use a handbrake to do e-brake turns. This is not something that I showed in the video on Friday. Maybe I need to make a separate video on that. Anyway, seems like this has been addressed, so either it was removed completely or changed, but the translation doesn't make it clear on what they did. Either way, I will keep you updated as the mod moves forward, but I wouldn't expect anything till after the new year. Next up, WolfX Modding shows off something very interesting, a new mod that they're working on over the holiday break to prepare for releasing next year. The comments are in agreement that it is the WF Trac 6x6, and I have to agree as well. This is a machine focused on logging, available in forwarder and skidder setups, but there could also be another one that I'm not seeing. I don't know. Anyway, the WF Trac looks super cool and kind of reminds me of the MB Trac a little bit, even with the naming scheme. Excited to see these working together, and excited to see this coming to all platforms. Custom Modding have submitted an update to their Case IH 2150 Early Riser planters, which fixes the sideswipe issue that players have been reporting, and of course as well, fix some small bugs. Additionally, for those of you on PC, they did drop a new version of their planter that supports row crop, and that can be downloaded on their public Patreons. Just on there, you don't have to pay for it. Ada Modding dropped another teaser of a tanker that he's working on, saying that it's a mod he did back in Farm Sim 19, and is giving it a full revamp for FS22. My guess is that it would be the Joskin Tanker, which had a capacity of 32,000 liters and held all the liquids, at least back then they did. Interesting to see if this is the one that's making its return. Next, Mr. Hector Mods dropped a sizable update post for Carpathian Countryside, which will be getting at least one more update for both crossplay and PC only. No new save game required for either, and it'll include Clover and Alfalfa, full premium DLC support, and the PC version will be getting Maze Plus support. On the outside, this may only seem like a few things, but it opens up a lot of possibilities when it comes to animal feeding, productions, and of course, you can use the new crops that work along with everything else in the game. This is really good news, and the fact that there's no new save game required, even better. We've also got some new screenshots from Celobuki's new map, Travnik Bosnia, showing off the watermill on the map. No other announcements made in this, but did want to keep you posted with new pics and screenshots and the work in progress for all platforms. Speaking of new crops, Poor Boy Modding is at it again with some new crops added to what I think is his Jasper Valley map, including alfalfa, black bean, rye, millet, peas, flax, lentils, and the 3 new root crops from the premium DLC. Man, this map is moving along quick. And lastly today, Legacy Ag shows off a new project being made, a very detailed house. Man, take a look at this thing. He says that it's a 1,600 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, large windows and vaulted ceilings adorn the living room with a modern touch that meets simplicity and sophistication. I kind of feel like this is a listing for Kenny's house in Soda Sopa. Is it just me? Alright, let's move on. This project is planned for all platforms, but it's still very much a work in progress right now. Can't believe I did a South Park reference in the middle of Farm Sim News. Let's move on. Well guys, that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Can't believe I did that. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you do, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure that notification bell's on as well. That way, you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. So, just hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. There's no way that that's the first South Park reference I've ever made in Farm Sim News. Is it?